Hey, what's up you guys? Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency, and in this video, we're going to talk about the mistakes that I found after auditing these 5 contractors' Facebook ads, SEO, website, and overall online marketing. We're going to dive into them and how you can fix these mistakes so you can get the results you want in your business. But first things first, just need a little bit of a refreshment here, a little bit of Perrier, highly recommended. Now, I'm going to give you these mistakes. We're going to talk about 5 of them today. If you want the 17 full mistakes, comment PDF in the comments and I'll send the full report over to you after auditing these 5 different contractors. But today, we'll walk through 5 of these mistakes that you should avoid. All right, so let's jump right into it. First things first, the first mistake that I found after auditing these 5 different contractors' online marketing was what I found is that most contractors don't actually show pictures of their work, whether it's on their website or whether it's on Facebook ads or whether it's wherever. I was seeing a lot of stock photos around. And the reason that this is a problem is that the same stock photos are being used over and over and over and over again. And the reality is that a lot of homeowners can actually tell if it's a stock photo. And so a lot of contractors opt to just use stock photos because, hey, it's easy to do, right? The problem is, though, is that there are no pictures of your actual work. And people can tell that. And this actually, I would say, damages your brand. Because if you're only showing these stock photos and you're never showing real pictures of your work, there's no actual proof that you are the real deal, that you are actually a real company made of real people getting real transformations and results for your clients. And so I would highly recommend actually taking the time to take real photos of your work. You know, if you follow my work, you've probably heard me talk about this time and time again. You don't have to overthink this. Take out an iPhone or Android, depending on which side you're on, and just take a picture of your work. I recommend before and after pictures and use those on your website and use those on your ads. Stop trying to use stock photos to promote your company. It's not the way to go. Maybe if you're absolutely desperate and you don't have anything, you just need something to get started. Sometimes we have clients like that. Then sure, stock photos can get you going, but this is not where you want to stay after like 1 or 2 years of being in business. So I hope that makes sense. All right, step number 2, or I should say mistake number 2. Mistake number 2 is not making it easy to contact you. So this one's interesting. A lot of contractors in their marketing, when I did this audit, I found actually that a lot of contractors don't actually know how to make it easy for people to contact them. And here's an example. On many of their websites, what I found is that they will sometimes just have a phone number that says like on the contact page, like give us a call, or sometimes not even that, and it'll just be an email. And you have to like take the email, copy and paste it and put it into a browser to contact. Even sometimes if you have a contact form on your website and they just have to fill out these forms on your site, if you're asking a lot of questions on that contact form, you know, I'll see this a lot with contractors where they'll say like, what's your name? What's your phone number? What's your email? Attach some pictures of a job. What's your address? When are you looking to get this done? Blah, blah, blah. And they're asking like 10 questions on this contacting form. That is not how you make it easy for people to contact you, okay? At the top of the funnel, if we're talking big marketing speak here, right? We want as many leads to come through as possible at the top of the funnel. So we want to make it easy for them to contact you. So on your Facebook ad, tell them what to do. Give us a call at this number right now, or send us a message by clicking the button below. On your website, hey, fill out the form, click this button to get your estimate. Name, phone number, email, description of the job. That's it. Don't overthink this. Don't make it difficult for people to reach out to you. This is a big mistake that I saw a lot of contractors make, especially on their ads. They're basically not telling people what to do, and this is seriously hurting how many leads you're going to get and overall marketing. All right, mistake number 3. All right, so mistake number 3 we got here is overall just bad testimonials. Now I'm going to explain this. So testimonials are extremely important if you're trying to build up proof that you actually know what you're doing and that other people should work with you. If your business relies mostly on just referrals, then you may not have had this issue before where you're really relying on testimonials. However, if you start advertising your company and speaking to people who don't know who you are, having great testimonials is probably one of the best things that you could do to start making it easier and making people trust you more to want to reach out to you. Now, bad testimonials, what does that look like? On a lot of these contractor websites that I audited, these 5 ones, they had testimonials on their site. Maybe one didn't, I can't remember. But most of them had testimonials on their site. The problem was that the testimonials weren't believable. And I'll give you an example. The testimonial would say something like, working with Bob was great. He arrived on time, he delivered exactly what he promised, and he stayed within budget. Sandra P. And why is that a bad testimonial, you might ask? The reason it's a bad testimonial is that it's not specific, it doesn't reveal the person's full name, and there's just text. There's no visual element of who this person is. And so it becomes unbelievable, right? When people see a testimonial like that, it actually doesn't really help all that much because what they're thinking to themselves is, how do I know you didn't just make this up, right? When you see a testimonial, it's just a wall of text, and then they don't even reveal the full name. It's like Sandra P. or Bob S. or whatever, right? Your testimonial should reveal the full name of the person and ideally their face. The highest quality testimonial that you can get for your business to be able to build the most amount of trust would be a video testimonial. Why is that? The reason for that is because video testimonials are the hardest to fake. They also engage the most senses on a person, right? You can hear them speak, you can see the person's face and who they are, and typically video testimonials have flaws in them, right? The best type of video testimonial you could do is just shot on your iPhone where you're filming someone and they're just talking about their experience working with you. So many people overthink this and then they get all of this super fancy video equipment and everything going. But the more doctored sometimes that these testimonials get, the less believable they become because people are okay, this is just a paid actor, right? So bad testimonials, I would say, was the top 5 mistake that I saw on these 5 different contractor websites. So keep that in mind too. Simplest way to make your testimonials better, show a picture of their face, show their full name, and just get specific in what it is that they're saying, right? Don't keep it generic, on time, on budget, blah, blah, blah. Get it specific. All right, so that was the 3rd mistake. Number 4, 4th mistake. Running through here quickly. By the way, if you're watching this right now and you have any questions, just comment below and I'll answer them later. And by the way, we're going through top 5 mistakes, but if you're just tuning in right now, we're going to have 17 mistakes. So if you comment PDF below, I'll send you over that PDF and you get all 17. Now, let's go through the 4th one here. So the 4th mistake that I saw was having no offer in their marketing. This is probably one of the more common ones that I see with contractors, especially if they're doing any kind of advertising. A lot of contractors, their offer will just be hey, we're offering a free estimate. But that's not really an offer because every contractor is offering a free estimate, right? So what contractors struggle with in this scenario is that if they don't have an offer present and then I say, oh, you don't have an offer, you should create one. The first way that they go is they'll be well, I'm going to create a discount offer then. We'll do 15% off or something like that. But that type of offer is going to damage your brand over a long period of time. It's understandable if maybe you're running like a Black Friday sale and you say like, hey, if you book before this time, you'll get 15% off or blah, blah, or get $250 off your next painting project if you book before XYZ time, and you're just trying to fill your calendar. Totally different. But if you're running an indefinite ad promotion and you're running for like 6 to 12 months and it's the same kind of discount type offer, it's going to damage your brand. You're going to attract all the wrong type of people into your company. Just a whole overall bad idea. So a lot of contractors then will be like, okay, I'm just going to not have an offer. And then what they do is they just run this boring ad that doesn't get anyone's attention. So I have a bunch of different videos about offers. So I would recommend going back and just looking at, some of my favorite offers. Typically what I like to do is just offer value instead of discount. So for example, for a painter, free color consultation, $197 value. We're adding value. We're making an experience instead of just discounting. So that's one example there. But definitely having no offer was a big mistake. So we want to have an offer in our advertising and promotions. Absolutely. So last but not least here of the 5 mistakes I'm going to share with you is that most of these contractors had little or no Google reviews. Look at my beautiful writing. So they had little or no Google reviews. That's what I found. The reason that Google reviews are so valuable and that you should put so much of your effort into getting as many Google reviews for your contracting business as possible is because having lots of Google reviews will do 2 things for you. The first thing is that it's going to rank your business listing on Google higher up in search results. So if you're a painting contractor and someone's typing in like best painting contractor near me, then that business listing is going to be more likely to show up at the top of Google, right? Because Google wants to service people and give them the best possible result. And so it's going to show your business if you have more reviews on it. So what I would recommend to you is go through your competitors and look at how many reviews they have on Google and look at how many reviews you have and try and creep up the amount of reviews you have just simply by asking, hey, would you mind leaving us a review? Text over that link. Just put attention towards it because this is something that's going to be really valuable for you. Second reason that having Google reviews is really important is it's going to help you in the sales process. It's going to help your positioning, we call it. Because when you're in discussion with a prospect, you can actually lean on your Google reviews if they, for whatever reason, are struggling to trust you or something like that. You can say, well, yeah, there's a reason why we're one of the highest rated painting companies in your local area. We have 100 5-star reviews on Google. Imagine what that would do for your confidence when you're going in to sell your services, right? Imagine how much you could lean on that. Imagine how much more you could charge if you were known as one of the highest rated renovation companies in your local area. It's going to make it so much easier for you, I promise you. So these are the 5 mistakes that I came across after auditing these 5 different contractor websites. And I put together a simple PDF that shares the full 17 mistakes that I found, these common mistakes between all of these 5 different contractors they all had in common. And I put it into a PDF for you so you know exactly what to avoid. So if you want that PDF report, again, comment PDF in the comments and I'll send that over to you free, absolutely. And then you'll be able to check it out and make sure that you're not making these 17 mistakes. So I hope you found this video helpful and I'll see you guys on the next one.